A Champion Life of, well, craziness to be exact. Girl, wash your face. Total side note, that's a really good book, and you should totally consider reading it. Back to what I was saying. Girl, I need to wash my face. Oh, wait, I can't. We don't have water. Go on the road with your lineman, they said. It'll be fun, they said. It's been a blast. However, it definitely has had its ups and downs for sure. Life on the road is not easy, glamorous, or without problems. Let me take you to present day 2020. I leave to run to the store for a part that is 2 hours away from the camper, and I get a text message about an hour into drive. My amazing neighbor tells me there's, well, a lot of water pouring out from underneath the camper, and not just the sweat from the AC and 100-degree South California weather water. It was a lot. And did I mention that we just bought this camper in January? Well, I had a choice at that moment. I could freak out, cry, stress out, have my day ruined, turn around, go back, or I could just politely ask her to shut the water off for me and I'll deal with it when I get back. That's what I did. I asked her to shut the water off and told her I would deal with it later. Then I broke rule 101. I texted my lineman at work with an issue that wasn't urgent. The cool part was he was able to take the rest of the day off to fix the issue once he told his boss. This is the part where I throw a shout out to his incredible boss. You rock, thank you, and you know who you are. My neighbor, who turned the water off for me, her husband is also on my husband's crew. So she had sent her husband a video of the water coming out of the bottom of the camper, and that pretty much sealed the deal for my husband taking the rest of the day off to come home and fix it. I was still driving to pick up the part for something totally unrelated to this, and I got back to the camper many hours later to, well, a very unhappy husband. Nothing seemed to stop to work the leak on the water heater. We called the camper place. We even called the company who makes the water heater. I'm not going to dime them out, but they were absolutely no help at all. Turns out when you buy a new camper and something breaks, they don't always have extra parts made yet. And this is the stupidest excuse I've ever heard, by the way. So you mean to tell me that they're just going to replace an entire hot water system instead of just one small part? Sounds like a waste of resources to me. But hey, who am I? I'm just a line wife. What do I know? So day one, we get it, well, fixed, rigged, or whatever, at least to give us water for a shower. Did I mention I had a sink full of dishes too? Oof. I was able to let the dishes soak in cold water while we rushed through a cold shower, which normally wouldn't be an issue in California in the summer, but this particular night, California was a little bit chilly, and we're on the water. So we both jumped in, got clean, and shivered under the covers until we warmed up. Day two. The fix held overnight, but it's not permanent. He didn't have to work over the weekend, thankfully, and that meant that he was able to work on the water heater. Well, yay! Kinda. A trip to Ace, Home Depot, and even a plumbing supply tour, and it's rigged to hold for now. Day three. I finally got a hold of the company that makes our camper, and to my surprise, they didn't have the schematics for our water system. The local camping parts store that I called couldn't find it either. So I emailed the company rep again to have them dig a little bit further. Day 6, I get a call back from the rep at the company. They apologize and say that part is a recalled part, and they just put out the recall last month for the exact issue that we had. The parts aren't even being made because the plants have been shut down due to COVID-19. So we play the waiting game. If your lineman is a contractor and travels a lot, you know that this is an issue. I would have to drive from wherever we are to pick up this part or a new water heater. Jobs can change at any moment, and this is my fear. Having to drive far away from a new place. But hey, this is part of the life. More on this adventure coming soon.